Something nobody tells you about motherhood is that one day you start understanding your own mother. You understand the worry, the patience, the way she carried so much without always saying it. Motherhood has made me reflect a lot on success and legacy because the older I get, the more I realize that some of the most successful women I've ever known have never had a title, platform, or business. They built families, they built strong children, they built values that carried forward for generations. And maybe that's one of the most powerful legacies of all. There's something no one really warns you also about when you become a mother, and that's not just the sleepless night, dirty diapers, or chaos. It's the moment you suddenly start understanding your own mothers in ways that you never did before. And it's not just understanding her, but it's realizing how much she actually carried that you never even noticed. Today, I want to talk about something that motherhood has revealed to me. It's not just about raising children, but about what it means to be a mother in the first place. Because you see, when you're a child, your mother is just your mother. You don't really see the layers that go behind that role. But once you become a mother yourself, you suddenly start to see the invisible work, the emotional weight, and the mental load that mothers carry every single day. Growing up, I remember certain things about my mother, she would always worry too much. She would always repeat the same things time and again. And as a child, you don't really understand why your mother is always going ahead, thinking ahead, and worrying about something. But now I realize something very powerful. She wasn't just reacting to life, but she was carrying the entire mental system of our family. And this is where my understanding of success actually began. It was not in big achievements, but in the quiet strength I watched my mom live with every single day. She never called it success, and the people around her never called it success also. But the way she showed up for our family every single day was a form of success itself. She became a single mother, not out of choice, but because my father passed away when we were very young. And I was only 6 years old at that time. Looking back now, I can only imagine the strength it must have taken her to carry that responsibility while grieving a husband and while being the breadwinner of the family. The way she held our lives together, the way she carried the mental load of my siblings and I, the way she worried about our future, made sure that we were always safe and protected. That was success, and that is success. As a child, I didn't fully understand everything she was carrying, but now as a mother myself, I realize how much resilience and quiet strength it takes to show up like that every single day. Motherhood is mental work, like remembering school events because you cannot miss any of those. It's remembering doctor's appointments because you need to be on top of each and every one of them. It's remembering what the kids like to eat because God forbid I gave my little one penne instead of spaghetti, all hell breaks loose. It's thinking about the future every single day. Do you know at the end of the day when you're lying in bed and you're closing all the tabs on your phone and you're closing your Instagram, you're closing your LinkedIn, you're closing your emails and your WhatsApps and you're just like, wow, that was a long day. A mother's mind has up to 50 tabs open all the time, and those tabs are not even for the mother herself, it's for other people around her. Let that sink in because when you realize that this is what our mothers have been doing all along for us, it really shakes something in you emotionally. There are moments when I look at my daughters and I suddenly realize something my mother used to say or do or worry about. And I realize she probably carried the same fears, hopes, and same responsibilities that I feel right now. It makes you realize how much love existed behind motherhood, even when it didn't always look perfect. Because if we're being honest, motherhood is not perfect and it's not meant to be perfect, There are moments of exhaustion, moments of doubt, moments where you feel like you're going to figure it out as you go. We often hear a very popular saying that it takes a village to raise children. Ideally, it does. But sometimes the reality is that village becomes the mother herself. She becomes the planner, the protector, the comforter, the problem solver, everything the child needs in that moment. Behind that is a very quiet but powerful kind of love. For me, I would say motherhood has given me a completely new lens on how I see my own mother. The older I get, I realize that mothers are often the quiet architects of our life. They build families quietly, they carry responsibilities quietly, and often their work goes unseen. Motherhood has taught me many things, but one of the most unexpected lesson has been it made me understand my own mother. And maybe that's the quiet gifts of becoming a parent. You begin to see the love that raised you in a completely different way. If you're a mother listening to this, I hope you take a moment today and recognize the invisible work you carry. And if you still have your mother in your life today, take a moment and appreciate everything she's ever done for you that you never saw. Because these women are our superheroes today, tomorrow, and forever. So thank you for watching Quiet Empire. Trust the quiet work, it's building more than you think.